Good morning. Annie here with Just Be Free Life Coaching, justbefreelifecoaching.com. I am here in the coffee shop and I have been not feeling well for the last, probably since Tuesday. Today is Sunday, so it's been quite a week, to be honest with you. I almost sound like I think it was back in January, December or January. Let's see. Let's look at the camera and not myself. I had gotten sick when I was watching my grandkids. I didn't get as sick as I was then, but I really did not feel good. I felt it coming on, and I did not take the necessary thing to take care of myself. And what was that? Rest. Rest, rest, rest. I've been reading a lot about rest, and one of my Bible readings was about spiritual rest, but also it can apply to physical rest as well, because when we're not resting, we get sick and we kind of don't feel good. And let me tell you what happens when I don't feel good. Everything kind of caves. I already have a, let's see, what's it even called? Transparency. There we go. Took a bit. A little transparency moment when I have a hard time getting things done to begin with. And as I get older, it's even worse. And being a caretaker for my husband, because his health is not very good and he's retired, needless to say, getting things done around the house it's something I want, but it's not a priority. And when I get sick, it gets worse. And then when I decide I need to move something around, it gets even worse. So I am going to give you a tour so that you can see the transformation over time, because it will take time. And I have to laugh because what I did was I had my beach house. It was in the closet. Well, it wasn't working in the closet, so I moved it out. And then I decided I need to have bookshelves put up here. And let me tell you, my coffee house is in disarray. In the next video, I will give you a tour of my house so that as I progressively get things done, my accountability, I'm going to be transparent and accountable by my videos and just sharing a cup of coffee with you. I have to tell you, it's been hard to get a cup of coffee down. That's how bad that's how bad I've been feeling. And it's not because I don't want it. I do want it, but it just doesn't taste good. Anyway, needless to say, in the next video, because unfortunately I can't turn the video around like I'd like to, I will go ahead and give you a tour of my house that is in need of transformation. Now, we have lived here in this house for 2.5 years. Last year, I was gone the majority of the time. Like I said, my husband's been in poor health. It is a big house. It's bigger than what we need, honestly. I'm very thankful for it. And we have moved so many times that I get rid of stuff that I really basically could use and then keep stuff that I can't use or don't know what to do with. And so I have piles, I have clutter, I just have a lot of stuff. So I know Anna has been talking to me about decluttering, and one of the series that we'll be going through is decluttering, and we'll start with my house and fixing up my house and how to go about doing it. Can we watch some other podcasts and different things to help us? Absolutely, because I don't have all the answers, but I know when I have accountability and you can see my progress and I can see my progress, then I have a little bit more motivation to get get that going. So I have the coffee house, and then downstairs I'm transposing or giving a facelift to downstairs. It's painted black. Part of it's now been painted, and that has taken the back shelf as well. I have re-signed up for Pampered Chef. I used to sell Pampered Chef when my kids were younger, and I actually loved it. And at that time, it was just too much for me, and I wasn't able to continue with it. They had for the month of October, you could become a consultant again or become a new consultant for $25. And I just thought it would be a great way for me to spend my winter. I am not sure how many in home parties I will do, but they have launched so many new different ways to do Pampered Chef. And one of them is online through, it's called Table, is their own platform and different things like that. And I am going to use it to hopefully help empty nesters who it's hard to cook for, of different tips. It's going to be mostly like tips and helping empty nesters use fun tools in the kitchen so that you can eat healthier or eat better or choose better things to eat, and not be running to fast food and buying very expensive. I'm going to be honest with you, I buy Factor, and it right now I'm still in the introductory thing, so I get my Factor meals for a pretty good price, but it's expensive. And yeah, I can just warm it up and it tastes fabulous, but I don't know. I don't know if I can justify the cost of it. Then the other thing I want to talk to are the families that are struggling to get around the table and to spend at least one meal together a week. Young families, kiddos. I know that it's hard to. I, I don't know why it's hard. My kids were raised at the table, and I'm going to say that for the most part, um, they kind of eat at the table, but not really. They eat at the table. My grandkids eat at the table when they come over. Well, she has her little table. Anyway, just the benefits of being at the table. And we'll be going through Come to the Table. It's a book written actually by Doris Christopher. She is the founder of Pampered Chef, a celebration of family life. And I think that is one thing that is really hurting right now is the family life in America. I want to help strengthen those families. And so I will be giving tips, going through this book, and just, I don't know, be a support, be an encourager. And then that's just what I want to do. Anyway, I've been on here long enough, and I cheers to you if you're have your coffee. I maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow will taste better. I will give you a tour a little bit later today, not much later. I'm going to have some breakfast and then I'll give a tour. I'm going to do it before my husband gets home. He actually went to church. But I'm going to have a cough attack, so I'm going to go. Bye-bye.